Hello, my crafty friends. Thank you so much for joining me again. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for my November Deluxe Kabudu. Didn't arrive yet, sadly. So I'm gonna play with my October. This one is the large die of the month. I made already a card recently with the cute little deer. So today I'm gonna do something different. I'm not gonna use Santa. I'm gonna use this three: the penguin, the bunny, and the monster feet. And I'm gonna make three kind of simple cards. The first one is gonna be a A2 size card, and I'm gonna start attaching a panel of the same size of pattern and paper, and that one is gonna be my background. Now I just put some, I use my tape runner. Yeah, open the correct way. I'm just gonna stick it down. Try to be precise, because once you attach it, this one, you can't really pull it back to, not to, unless you don't press at all. Now I'm gonna make like a scene, so that is gonna be my floor, and now I'm attaching my wallpaper. That is gonna be nice and festive with the cute little snowflakes and some foil details. That's quite nice. And then I want to put I don't remember the name of these things that is between the wall and the floor. It just, when you pass the broom, and doesn't make your wall dirty. I don't know how to say, I don't know his name now. It just again escaped me, but it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna do it like in my house that's got a little detail. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my scoring board, my mini scoring board, and I'm just gonna score a line on the of a quarter of an inch. So just a tiny line. That is just gonna give a little bit of dimension, a little bit. It's gonna look slightly more realistic, I think. There you go. So I'm just gonna attach that. I'm gonna use. Oh, it break my paper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a little bit of glue as well, just to keep that piece of paper together, so it doesn't go anywhere. If it come out, I need to fill it up because it's not squeezing properly. So I'm just gonna line up with the end of my wallpaper. That's it. So it looks like, I hope it looks like a wall and and on the floor. I mean, I'm sure you saw many of them. So I put some wobbly things in my penguin slippers, just to, to be a little bit more playful. And I'm just gonna glue them down. I need something a bit more strong. There you go. And I'm just gonna make slightly on an angle, just not to be completely straight, like someone is waiting for the toilet on a Christmas morning, like it happened every year in my family. We live in a house of 6 people, so and we got just one bathroom, so you can imagine the queue sometimes. And then when we got guests for Christmas, usually some of my family members, usually my mom and dad or my brother, when we got uh, guest, is gonna be even more difficult to get to the toilet. Now I'm using my strong scissors to cut off because it's quite layered. I think I put my pattern and paper on top of cardstock, so it's very layered. And the sentiment is a better press sentiment from the better press of the month, I think it is, yeah. And I think it's one of them, I'm not 100% sure. And I layer a few times, so it's like a little chipboard sentiment. So I'm not gonna put any more dimension, I'm just gonna glue it down as it is. It's very thick. I don't know why I'm waiting, what I'm waiting for. Just to touch it. Okay, there you go. I'm taking my glue. Sorry, I'm doing the voiceover. I try to do I try to do the microphone, but something went wrong when I was filming, and all my voice is gone. So it looks like I'm talking, but sad. Anyway, so I have to do the voiceover in the end. That's it. Very cute. I'm gonna put something heavy on top so it dry flat. And meanwhile, I'm gonna start on my second card. This time is a 5x7, and I'm gonna put a panel of the same size, 5x7 inches, of black cardstock on top of my card base. So this is one of the few times that I do cards without any borders. Usually I create borders, but these free cards I didn't make any borders. Maybe because I use patterning paper and then I forget. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. But what I wanna recreate is a bed. I want my legs be coming out or sitting down in the bed. So I'm gonna attach everything flat. And here I made a little mistake. I should have put the feet of the bed slightly higher, just to give a bit of more dimension. But I attach it on flat down. Oh well, I hope it works anyway. And I manual cut a piece of white cardstock that represent a bed sheet under the bed cover. So I'm just gonna glue those two pieces together, and I'm gonna use again my tape runner. I love this tape runner. And this is a 6 inches by 2 inches, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, I'm afraid. I'm just gonna attach it together. Sorry if you hear noise on the background. Is there my son invited a friend to play after school, and they're a bit noisy, very noisy. There we go. I'm gonna glue that down. And it's not reaching the end because I'm gonna attach a piece of white cardstock that is gonna represent the fold of the sheet. You know, when you do the bed and then there is a fold. I hope it looks realistic, but but I don't know. So I'm gonna do like in my kids' room. They got the bed sheet has got a line draw on it, so I'm just gonna hand draw a line in the corner like that. I don't know if that make it more realistic, but that is what my kids' bed sheet, so I decided to do that. Now, I'm gonna put some adhesive at the back, and again, I'm gonna stuck it a corner, and that's it. I hope this looks like a bed. My intention was at the beginning to make it a lot more complicated. I wanted to make a light up card with a monster coming out from the under the bed and blah blah blah, but I was lazy. So I decided to go for a very easy one. So that's why it's gonna be a simple message on the side, and I want it to be like something, there is a be brave, or Strong and Brave or things like that, but they were a bit small in the end, so I decided to go for Just Be You. But before I attach that, I'm gonna glue them or put the I was going to glue my legs down, but then I changed my mind and I want to give a bit more dimension, sorry. So I'm just gonna put some foam tape if I can find it. It took me a while, but I managed. So I just, this one is a double-side foam sheet. So I just cut it in pieces, 2 for the legs and 2 for the feet. And I'm just gonna attach everything down. Once I got everything prepared, I'm just gonna remove the release paper and I'm just gonna glue it down. Attach it down. There you go. I put too much foam on the top, foam tape on the top, because I'm gonna cut it. I didn't think ahead. So I just put it, the old things, but there was no need. Just gonna just cut it, the legs a bit more harder. And I didn't want my scissors to get stuck, so I tried to put a piece of release paper back under just to make it less sticky, but it didn't do that much to be fair. And after trim off the excess with a difficulty, I'm gonna just put my sentiment on the side, and I'm using this as I said, this how do you call it, puff sentiments, puff letters, that they come from one of the card kit of the month, from last year when it was when I had the subscription for that, the Just Be You. And I'm just gonna attach the letters, and I remember to find my tea ruler to help me to go straight when I put the letters. So I just find the right position, and I just gonna start from the from the last letter. This card could be used for birthday, or for it's like an encouragement card, so for kind of different occasions. Now I decide to move my my tea ruler on the other side. That will make it more easy. And just kind of finish it, my sentiment, Just Be You. That I think is really, really nice sentence. Now, as a final touch, I'm gonna add a couple of other puffing stickers. Like I'm gonna add a couple of stars and hearts, and I'm gonna choose different colors. I'm really glad I'm using them, because I don't use this puffy stickers at all. I've got so many. Oh, they're quite cute. And that's it. This card is done. Now my third card is another 5x7, and I want to do something similar as I've done before. This time, instead of a bed, it's gonna be a armchair. So I'm gonna build my armchair. I'm gonna use red cardstock, like kind of burgundy red, and I've got already my legs done with the little bunnies, and I use a piece of gold cardstock, just cut it and shape it a little bit, just to have it as a leg for my armchair. And I'm gonna use just one because on the other side it's gonna be covered by some element that I'm gonna add to my scene. There's gonna be some books and a cup of tea or, or whatever it is, or chocolate with the sentiment already stamped. Those one come from a club kit from last year, I think, or beginning of the year. Don't remember. I need to check. I will list below all the things I used, and then I'm just gonna make my legs cross like that, and that's it. I think what's more cozy than sitting down in a lovely armchair and reading a book while sipping coffee or whatever your drink it is, tea or chocolate. Yeah. So I'm gonna start in rounding the corner of my armchair because I want a more cozy one. And I don't need to round all the corners, just the bottom ones. There you go. And I'm gonna add a bit of color as well, just to make it a slightly more different from the rest of the chair, just to pop up a bit. And what I'm doing, I just add in a bit of brown that is not, it's not quite dark enough. Is a mahogany, old mahogany or aged mahogany. So I decided to change it with something different. Oh no, sorry, it was something different. I decided to add aged mahogany, a bit more fresh, let's say, yeah. And now I can see the color coming through a bit. So just gonna go around the border until give this shadow something subtle, not too strong. And that's it. I can see the difference now, so I think it's gonna work. It's too long, so I'm gonna cut a little part and I'll be right back. There you go. I just cut it. Time to put all my elements together. So I'm gonna use again my tape runner, and I clean this work surface. I don't know if you noticed. I love my little tape runner from Spellbinder. Just gonna center my armchair, and I didn't think, and I attached it before putting the leg. Should I put the leg first? And in a minute I realized, I was like, oh, I didn't put the leg, but it's all right. There you go. It's supposed to go under, so I'm just gonna cut it for the size I might need. And when I try, it's still a bit too long, so I'm gonna snip it a little bit more. Sorry, I went a bit off screen. There you go. I'm gonna put some glue on the back. Turn it and try to tuck it in. There you go. And now I made a mess because I'm gonna try to clean it and remove it again. So up you go again. There you go. And that's it. I think it's quite nice. It looks kind of realistic, I hope. Now I'm thinking if I had to put some dimension, and then I remember that I had to attach the legs on top, so I'm just gonna use my tape runner again, and I line it up on the top and center it to the rest of the sofa, the armchair, sorry, and that's it. I really like it. I should have put the other leg as well after I realized that I should have, but never mind. And now I'm just gonna put two of these lovely books. I think one was the Stitching Die of the Months, and the other one was a small or large Die of the Months. Yeah, classic tale. I remember. Really loved that kit. some more glue, some more tape runner, and I'm just gonna put it on the side, and then after that I'm gonna trim off the excess. There you go. This book look really realistic. And then on top my little mug, and now it's time to attach my legs. I love these slippers with the bunny. I think I had a couple like that years ago. Really lovely, but they get dirty so easily because they're white. And I love the pyjama I choose for these legs. That is polka dot. Anyway, I'm just gonna pretend that the legs are crossed. So I'm gonna attach the first one, and then I put just I put some tape just at the bottom part, and then I put glue on the rest. So when they overlap, they stay flush. And now a little bit dimension for the cap as well. This cap will come from the Stitching Out the Months as well, and the sentiment was from the clear stamp of the months, the one with the gnomes. That it was really cute. I really like, and nice sentiments as well. And that's it. I like this card more than the bed one. As a final touch, I decided to give it a bit of life to those black eyes. So I just added a couple of dots of um, white gel pen, and it does really change the, I don't know, it gives a little bit more sweetness, I think. Look at that. Oh, adorable. And that's it. They are all the free cards I made today, with my two 5x7 and my A2 size card. I really hope you like them. I love this one with the little things. I think my favorite is the sofa. It must be my sofa, the favorite. Yeah. But anyway, you let me know which one is your favorite, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching and to stay with me till the end. I'll see you next time. Bye.